Hey guys, Beaanns here, and welcome back to another Let's Play episode. I did say last episode I was going to do the mob spawner, but me recording right now, I actually don't have that much time, and I really said last stream that I wanted to just get an episode out, so I had to think of something. So what this episode is going to be, it's going to be a little bit different than most episodes, just in the sense of, like, usually I'm building something. Also, if anyone saw this on live stream, this is my friggin' special carrot. It's just so wrong, but I need to add, like, some more green here, but we'll fix that on stream on another time. But anyway, this episode is what I'm going to show you most people would know what I usually do off stream. So usually what I do on stream is the stuff that I do off camera, like the boring bits, like harvest farms, check all my chests, like, you know, for my cactus farm, for the iron farm, for, if anyone heard that, that was Java with the notifications. Check for the eggs and things that you guys don't actually see me do on a Minecraft episode. But this episode, I'm going to show you, really. And there goes my Snapchat. I'm professional at this, aren't I? So yeah, what I'm going to show you, I'm just going to do a sequence of, like, different clips. Still, I'm going to be talking and whatnot. Show you what I usually do on stream / off camera. You know, not everyone might not see what I actually do off camera or on stream. But anyway, this is a typical survival world on the chores that need to be done off camera to keep it kind of, you know, I guess you could say maintained. So I always have food, resources, just, you know, keeping the world tidy and continuing to get resources. I don't know, but anyway, let's go do the first chore and let's see what it is. Alright, one of the things I do is, number one, always harvest this sugar cane. So I always have paper and also the sugar. I don't usually use sugar too much, but you know, I'm gonna need it eventually when I finally find nether wart, so I can make some speed potions, which will be kind of handy. But I also would like to get a beacon, and then that could be also used for the speed potion effect. So yeah, this is usually one of the things I do, and this is harvest sugarcane. So after this, I'll see you on the next little thing I do. Alright, the second thing I usually do is check the cactus farm. I don't check this too often. As you can see, the chests are pretty full, but I will still check it here and there. So that's one of the other things I do. So the third thing is I usually do is harvest this pumpkin farm. I don't do it too often, but I still do it here and there. I only do it when I really need emeralds off the villages, because I usually do the other big farm that I will show, you know, in this video. But yeah, I usually will sell these if I'm really desperate for big brain moment, emeralds. There we go. Anyway, that's the third thing. Let's go on to the next. Alright, the fourth thing I usually do is harvest these wheat farms. These are the wheat farms I did when I've pretty much started this world. Not like first like 2 episodes, or maybe the second episode actually I built these, but yeah, these farms were right at the start of my Let's Play series, but I still harvest these here and there. Like what I said, I have that big farm, but these still come very handy because it's strictly just wheat. So yeah, this is the fourth little thing I do off camera, and let's move on to the fifth. Alrighty, the sixth thing I do is collect iron off the grass blocks apparently, but usually I collect it from the chest here. Sometimes it varies, like, you know, we only got that much because I collected it last time, but yeah, I usually, if I leave it for an hour, I'll have at least 2 to 4 stacks in there. When I leave it there for ages, well, I've even got more. So that's the sixth thing, and I'll show you what the seventh thing is. Alright, the seventh thing I usually do is I go around and breed my sheep, cows, pigs, and chickens. I actually don't have any carrot at the moment, so I can't breed my piggies. So yeah, this is usually what I do off camera or on live stream that you guys don't always see. So yeah, I usually breed all these animals. It does get jam-packed in here very quick. And then the other thing I do with these chickens is usually collect the eggs. Usually I'll just use the eggs and just throw them back in here and get heaps of chicks. Or I'll sometimes make some birthday cakes, but I have to be honest, I haven't made one yet, and I got to. And yeah, I usually breed these piggies, but like what I said, I don't have any carrot at the moment. So yeah, I'll show you what the 8th thing is, so let's get to it. Alrighty guys, the 8th thing I usually do is harvest this big boy farm. This one takes the most to harvest, so I'm not going to re-harvest it today, but I'll definitely collect everything, and then I might do that another time, just because I don't have much time at the moment. But yeah, this is usually what I do for this big farm, and then I run down here on each sort of cobblestone run that I've got on the middles and collect all this, and then I put it all in the double chest. Sometimes it actually varies, because sometimes you get more carrots than any other time. Like sometimes you might, let's say sometimes you might get 10 stacks of carrot, and then sometimes I might only get like, you know, 8, just because, you know, sometimes with the carrots, sometimes you get one carrot, I'm having a brain moment because I'm in a rush. Sometimes when you harvest one carrot, you'll get 3 of them, and then sometimes you only get 2. So it kind of varies sometimes, but yeah. Other than that, this is the 8th on the list. Let's go to the 9th. Alrighty guys, so the 9th thing I usually do is actually, it has to kind of relate with the farm, but I usually will, not that guy, but I usually sell off, not that guy either. I usually sell most of my crops to the villagers and grab some emeralds. So that's pretty much what I do for the 9th thing, because I'm always after emeralds, so I can keep buying the enchantment books. Because if I ever die with this gear and this gear, which I'm sure I won't, but I know I've been close, and I can just have those tools straight back, and I don't have to deal with just ordinary diamond and trying to save up to get up to level 30 again too. So that's the 9th thing. I usually trade with all my farmers to get emeralds with all those crops, because that's mainly what that farm is for. And plus I don't need that many crops too. I know I can use the wheat for bread, but I prefer to use steak or some sort of other meat for a food source, just because it feeds more hunger levels. So let's go on to the 10th and final one, and yeah, let's see what that is. I'll see you guys in a second. Would you look at that, it's coming to the end of the day, and we're on our last little thing that I usually do off camera or on stream, and that is usually harvest the big farm. I haven't done it for a while, but we've got a lot, as you can see. But this is something I do that I don't really, you know, show on an episode. And also we've got a bit of dirt down there. So yeah, that's the last thing I usually do, is harvest the bee farm. I was going to add the wool farm in there if anyone was going to, you know, maybe comment or anything. But the reason why I didn't put the wool farm in is because I don't always need wool. I know I don't always need honeycomb, and I always don't need the wheat, the iron and all that, but it's still a thing that, you know, I kind of got to collect, because the chest will get full. I know with the farms, the chests don't get full because they're not semi-automatic, or fully automatic, I should say. But, you know, once they grow, that's it. I might as well harvest it so it can grow again, and then I get more. So, but with the wool farm, if I really need wool, I've got my sheep farm. But in the, I don't know what I'm going to say now, but, you know, I could make that a routine of always going around shearing the sheep. So if it ever comes to a pixel art build, like that carrot one, I really need the wool for that. But even just in builds in general that I do, and I say if I need heaps of green wool, well, if I continue to remember to to shear the sheep every time I come on, or every, you know, every half an hour, because, probably a little bit less, but yeah, just remember to shear them all, and then because it's a full automatic system to this chest, I know I'll have enough wool for hopefully that build. So yeah, let's call it an episode there. But yeah, that's a little bit different an episode, but you know, that is 10 things that I do usually off camera or on stream that I don't usually show and record, because, you know, I've built them and now I've just got to maintain them. So anyway, sorry for not the mob spawner, guys. I am going to do it. It's just, like what I said, I'm back at work now. It's hard to find time, and, you know, I need money. So, yeah. Hopefully this episode was okay, but, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next episode or stream. So, yeah, take it easy. Leave a comment and let me know what you thought about this type of episode. If not, all good. Anyway, see you guys next time and peace.